Esmeralda Quintero.
And I'm Callie Richards.
Seniors, are you looking for scholarship money to help with college? Be sure to sign up for the Viner Scholarship presentation on December 6th on the College and Career Google Classroom. This is a great scholarship for students who want to attend Florida Public University.
Yeah.
Yesterday you watched the Holocaust video in class, but if you want to rewatch it, please scan this code.
What is that?
Looks like a big giant hole in the ground.
With my father in. Hey, need any help?
You don't know the tools. You don't know nothing.
Well, how would I? The only time you let me come on a plumbing trip with you, you fired me after 10 minutes.
Because you were incompetent.
I was 7. This is my father, Mordecai.
Mordecai.
And this is the story.
Are you having trouble hearing on that thing?
I had trouble hearing, period.
Of how one small change.
The new iPhone.
You see how people stare at that thing.
I don't understand, there's no buttons.
Opened up his world.
I'll teach you.
I take lessons from iPhone.
In ways he never imagined.
It's time you lived a little.
You're an 80-year-old man. Act like it.
Is this your family?
Yeah. It was 1939. It was the World War. We had to leave everything. Well, probably hard on Marvin, I know. I just wanted him to have better life than I had.
Maybe you can tap into what was missing.
I work on being a father to my son.
What's with the ice cream?
Makes you feel like a kid again.
What?
Now make you feel young? Ice cream make me feel young. I'm not ready to be old man.
But you are old to me.
Hello. This is first iPhone call. It's nice to be young. It's nice to be old. Nice to have fun.
Hi everyone, I'm Ari.
And I'm Barbie, and as some of you might or might not know, we're both Venezuelan, we're both part of LIA.
This month, in order to give back, we have partnered with students at the Universidad Central de Venezuela in order to bring the holiday spirit to children in need.
We are receiving donations from November 13th and December 15th, and we are looking for lightly used clothes, shoes, or toys.
For those of you that may not know, since back in 2014, Venezuela has been struggling through a lot of political issues that have led to mass hyperinflation and a huge need for basic supplies such as food and clothes. And we believe that this was a good way for us to give a little joy back to the people that really need it the most. We highly encourage all of you to please bring anything you can, whether it's an old pair of shoes you haven't used or some t-shirt you happen to have lying around, because I promise you there's someone back home that needs it more. Thank you.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Dr. King, for winning South Area Principal of the Year. She is now running for Principal of the Year.
And you are so deserving to be our South Region Teacher of the Year. I'm so proud of you.
Oh my goodness.
I wanted to share with you that you are the South Region Employee of the Year.
Dr. King! Dr. King! Dr. King! Dr. King!
We're here to name you our South Region Principal of the Year.
Hey, let's give us some love.
We're so proud to let you are the South Region Assistant Principal of the school year.
Oh my goodness.
And the students love you, man. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yes.
Hi, I'm Violet Nixon, and I'm here with Dr. King. Today we're going to be talking about the South Region Principal Award. So how do you feel about it?
Honestly, I was completely shocked. I was getting ready to go into a meeting, and my assistant, Mrs. Strayer, kind of called me over. She said, you have to come see this. And I thought she'd lost her mind. I'm like, you know, she knew I was going into a meeting, but she said, no, you have to come. So she was pulling me out. And it was right at the beginning of Gold Lunch. So I walk up and there's all the assistant principals standing there. So my first thing is, what happened? You know, something happened if all the assistant principals were standing, you know, together. And looking around, then I saw my boss, which is the Dr. Lockhart. He's the regional superintendent, and then the region superintendent, Mrs. Capitano. And it just, I'm like, what's going on? You know, I think I couldn't figure out what was going on until she explained to me that I was named the South Region Principal of the Year. Shocking.
So tell us about your journey of getting there and accomplishments.
Well, you know, it's really been an interesting journey, I guess you could say. You know, I've been in education now for 30 years. 20 of those years have been here at Boca High. So I was an assistant principal for 12 years, and this is my 8th year now as principal. You know, it's an unbelievable honor. I guess that's the only thing I can keep coming up with. It's just something I never expected. But you know, my journey has been, in any journey you have your ups and downs, and you know, things that happen that you don't plan for, and you might have to change directions in your journey. But you know, I knew from a young age I wanted to be an administrator. I wanted to be in education, so I'm just happy to be here. You know, and I love Boca High.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Ready? Hi guys, here we got Bella, and we have our cattle cart behind us. Bella, what is this behind us?
So this is a replica cattle car. It is built to scale of what the cattle cars used to look like, the ones that were used to transport the Jewish people during the 1930s and the 1940s during the Holocaust.
Wow. How many people could fit in here?
So they used to force up to 100 people into these cattle cars. Sometimes it was a little less, sometimes it was a little more, but approximately 100.
Approximately 100. That's wild. Wow. So when you go in, what do we see? Because of course we can't record it, and every class should come in and check it out.
Yes, so the car itself, inside there is a 360-degree video presentation, and it's told in two parts. The first part being survivor testimonies, the second part being facts and figures of the Holocaust itself.
Wow. And we get to dive into the Hungarian lady who survived the Holocaust, right?
Hetty, yes.
Yeah. You said that you knew her from your village, right?
So I have not met Hetty personally. One of the other girls on tour, Evelyn, has met her. She does currently live in Toronto. She does live a few streets away from where I do.
Wow.
And Nate is also still around. He lives in Canada, but he does come to Florida for the winters.
He comes to Florida for the
He
winter?
does, yes.
Wow. And you said that Haiti might come and...
Yes, so Hetty does sometimes come and join the tour itself. She's not here right now, but she may come later in the year.
Wow, that's amazing. Well, thank you so much for the whole exhibition. It was wonderful.
Thank you.
I learned a lot. Thank you.
Good, I'm glad to hear it.
Yeah.
There was a couple of artifacts I just wanted to ask you some questions about. Do you mind if I can ask you about this Mercedes logo that I saw? I guess a lot of people won't know about it.
Yeah, so originally it was named Daimler-Benz, not Mercedes-Benz, but it is a German company. There's other companies like Volkswagen, BMW, clothing brands as well. And during kind of the war, they were creating machinery for the military. They were making tanks, planes, stuff like that. And instead of hiring employees, they would go to the local concentration camps to get slave labor. And they would make the prisoners come and work for them. So that was a prisoner armband that would be worn. And the little metal part is a tag with a number on it to show who the prisoner was.
Thank you so much for coming here and showing everybody about the Holocaust, informing us, and thank you for doing this interview today.
Yeah, of course. Thank you for coming out.
Now for Bobcat Sports. Come out and support the football team this Friday as they go into semifinals.
Your I Think Financial Sports Desk from WPTV and ESPN 106.3.
The Palm Beach Central Broncos versus the Boca Raton Bobcats. For Boca, it was the season opener. Now, they're hoping it's not their finale.
I feel like this team's kind of taken the, hey man, like, you know, it doesn't matter what's going on right now. I just need to go 1,000 miles per hour, and it's paid off for us.
A trip to the regional final is on the line in a rematch of a Week 2 battle that saw the Broncos win by a comfortable 15 points.
If you're going out there believing you're playing the same team, then we're going to be in some trouble. You know, we actually created a whole new idea. Like, we've never played them before because they do not look anything like what we saw.
That game, we still had some success, but there were times where, you know, we had a lost assignment and coverage and all that type of thing. And I think those are the things that we're really trying to fix.
I can't tell you who's going to win, but I can tell you to expect plenty of points on Friday.
It's definitely going to be an offensive battle.
Palm Beach Central averages 35 points per game. They rely on a receiving corps full of guys who will soon be playing Division I on Saturday.
It's been really a pleasure to, to coach those guys, and our receivers coach, Coach Jeff Celestin, is doing great work, really, making sure that they don't just rely on the fact that they're bigger and stronger, but really working their craft.
And the visiting Bobcats just dropped 48 on Jupiter in the opening round. They're scrappy and not afraid of getting their claws dirty.
A little undersized, and I think we use that to our advantage. I think we know that we have to have 11 guys flying around on every play, whether that's special teams, defense, offensively.
Will the Broncos stampede on to the next round, or will the Bobcats rally off a second playoff upset? Kickoff Friday night at 6:30 at Palm Beach Central. Your ESPN West Palm High School Game Day Game of the Week. From Wellington.
Also, come out and support varsity girls soccer at 7:45 at Boca High.
Today, girls weightlifting is having their second meet at West Boca.
Today, guys, we are